Hello everyone and welcome to the CSN Mint. I'm Kevin Cash and I appreciate you joining us live here on Friday. Middle of July, boy, the year's flying by, and we've got something special that's going to fly by too. We brought these coins in this week for our preferred collector division, and we barely have enough to share with you left. So we've got just 30 of these coins that I'm going to share with you here. It is the 2022 burnished American Silver Eagle. So the 2022 piece here, just a couple years ago, it's the first year they have this design for the entire year on the reverse of the Silver Eagle. That's the landing eagle design that was introduced in the year 2021, midway through the year. So this is the first full year of issue. Now they made 3 coins that year. They made the mint state coin, they made the proof version, and then also this burnished version. So you see here on the label here, PCGS SP70. PCGS chooses SP as their designation, their 2 letters for burnished. Well, where does that come from? That's specimen proof, all right? So you know proof is a PR, or some labels are PF. This is SP, specimen proof. Perfect 70 condition, burnished Silver Eagle. Now, what makes this extremely rare is that U.S. Mint private auction stamped on that label, that U.S. Mint private auction right there. PCGS has never had this designation on any coins they've done before. All right, the American flag there in the background on the core, that's an amazing addition, but the big kicker here is that it does have U.S. Mint private auction. Now, from time to time, the U.S. Mint invites a few of the select distributors they work with, us being one of those, to private auctions. All right, so it's not like myself or those viewing right now can get in on this, right? You've got to be in that elite group to even be able to bid on these, and then it is extremely challenging to get anything out of there. All these companies going after the same coins and the same opportunity, they know how select this is and how special this is. So we got the coins off of this bid. We were fortunate to get those, and we submitted them to PCGS with the certification showing they did come from the U.S. Mint private auction, so they were able to put that on the label, which they've, again, never done before. All right, so at $199.95, it's just an absolutely tremendous opportunity for you to secure one or more of these. Again, they will sell out. There are only 361 of these coins in this label that PCGS has certified. So you've got the best of the best that year as far as rarity goes. We always talk about rarity and condition being major factors in collecting. All right, so you've got the most rare Silver Eagle out of the 3 finishes that year. You've got the perfect condition, and then you've got the most rare label out there in this U.S. Mint private auction. And it's a first-time label for PCGS. PCGS is very stringent, very strict on their labels. They tend to stick to a very traditional model. They've always kind of done that. They haven't really ventured out too far in the past with their labels. They've always kind of been a more traditional, a more basic, a more label there, and that's kind of been their motto. So for them to do this, they understand, they recognize, and you should too. Take advantage of free shipping. Take advantage of the YouTube Live promo code on this and all the items today. Just call in the number on the screen, 800-975-6475, or get online at csnmint.com. All right, either way you order, you want to use YouTube Live promo code because you're going to get free shipping to your door. All right, so that's us taking care of the fee for that. We're still insuring these coins as always. We still have our 30-day money-back guarantee as always, as we have for nearly 25 years that we've been in business. You're working with the most trusted company in the industry, and this is a coin that you won't see anywhere else. You won't see it on our website, or excuse me, you will for a little bit, but you won't see it very long on there, but you won't see it on our nationwide broadcast this weekend for the History Channel. We kind of talked about about, hey, let's release this one to our preferred collectors in the preferred collector division. So calling folks on an individual basis, as we only had 361 of these. Many folks grabbed 5 and 10 packs on these. You certainly can until we're last 30 are gone. I actually just spoke with one of my preferred collectors, Mario. Mario said he'd be joining the broadcast today for the first time, so shout out to my man Mario. He picked one of these up literally 15 or so minutes ago, and I said, congrats, now we're down to 30 out of 361 that came in here. So there was some talk about putting it on the Nationwide History channel, but those are the special opportunities that you get here on the YouTube Live. And if you're not working with a coin advisor, an account manager, when you call in today, ask for somebody to help you with that from the preferred collector division. We get some amazing opportunities, some special deals, and they go quickly. With the number of collectors we have, one of the largest coin companies in the entire United States, potentially the world, these quantities of 300, 400, 500, under 1,000, it goes quickly. So this is 361 of these coins have been certified by PCGS in this special U.S. Mint private auction, first time ever label. You've got the most rare silver eagle from that year. You've got it, the burnished, you've got it in the perfect grade of 70, the highest grade any coin can achieve based on the Sheldon grading scale. You've got it at under 200 bucks. You've got free shipping when you call now, when you get online now and use YouTube Live promo code. All right, so I can't speak highly enough about this coin here coming to us for the first and the final time. I mean, we're not going to have this opportunity again. There just aren't any more coins that will be submitted from this U.S. Mint private auction, so there will be no more labels. 361 exist in the world. I know I've had collectors, like I said, that got 5 and 10 packs, so it's not like 361 individual coins were sold to individual people. People do order multiples. You should consider that as well when you call in. Call in now and call in off of this live. I know some folks do watch this later, and when they have more time, they go onto our page, and you can too if you ever miss us on a live Friday. But this one, if you call in, chances are if you're calling after Friday, you're going to be out of luck on this one, unfortunately. So now's your opportunity, now's your chance, now's the time to pick up the phone and get online and get your 2022 burnished silver eagle U.S. Mint private auction, PCGS graded and certified. On the back of the coin, you see that W mint mark right there below the wing on the American silver eagle. It's the landing eagle is the design. Again, that was brought to us in 2021. All right, so they switched from the heraldic eagle from 1986 till halfway through the year in 2021. Heraldic eagle. All right, that was each and every reverse coin. Now each and every reverse coin since the middle of 2021 has been the landing eagle. So the mint mark is located there below the wing, right, below the wing and above the tail feather there. All right, you've got that W mint mark there. These are specially treated coins. A mixture of the glass beads and air are treating the planchet before it's struck. It gives that satin smooth finish to the coin. It looks very similar to a mint state coin, but a mint state coin does not have the W mint mark on the coin. All right, so you'll know there. Just so you know. Had this been graded by NGC will grade both mint state coins with the MS designation and burnished coins with the MS designation. PCGS sets it apart with that SP grade. So that's another way to tell is when you turn this coin over, you see that W mint mark located below the wing and above the tail feather. So you've got the best of the best here. You've got the most rare coin. That one was about 160,000 total mintage that year, making it much more rare than the proof in the mint state. So you've got the premier coin. You've got the best label, in my opinion, out there. U.S. Mint private auction, never been done before by PCGS, never been on a label before those words, and you've got the best of the best. SP70, specimen proof, is what that SP stands for with PCGS. Again, they're very traditional on their labels. On their cores, you've got the flag core here, which is an amazing, amazing look to this very, very special coin. And surrounding this American eagle in that American flag on both the front and the reverse, you can see the red, white, and and blue, and the stars flowing there through the coin core. So not a traditional label for them by any means, a first-of-a-kind opportunity. It's going to be your last-of-a-kind opportunity, okay? 30 coins left on this when I walked into the studio here to go live with you out of 361 at $199.95. You know, it's a tremendous opportunity. It's a phenomenal price. These will go quickly. Call now. Grab as many as you can comfortably afford. Put yourself in the most enviable position as a collector with the most rare label on the most rare coin from 2022, the American Silver Eagle burnished from the U.S. Mint private auction. Again, you just being one of the largest coin buyers in the U.S., we get these opportunities to take part in these because we are such a great partner with the U.S. Mint, and it's just a rare, rare opportunity. Very, very few companies will ever have the chance of getting. So take advantage of that now, and operators are standing by. Mention YouTube Live. Mention the YouTube Live free shipping promo code, and we'll get you dialed in on that one. All right. Now we're going to switch over here, just a moment, to something from just last year, very unique, very special, and I'm going to let Jimmy the coin elf here help me out, and then he's got to help me out. If you don't mind telling him in the production booth, I got a lot of feedback here too, so it's like I can hear myself multiple times, and that's a scary thought. Thank you, production. Thank you for clearing that up. There we go. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Like I said, it's from last year, 2023. We've got the Black Eagle first releases, Mint State 70, antique coin. Now, this is the Black Eagle design used in silver certificates, so from notes. All right, 1899, this design was featured on the silver certificate note. It's probably the most notorious, the most sought after, one of the most recognized notes. So the ultra high relief is what really sets us apart. This is the Black Eagle on an actual coin from that note. So the high relief is tremendous here. The distance between the flat surface and the feathers on the breast of this coin, it is a mile long, it feels like. I mean, this thing just jumps out at you like it's flying off of that American flag right at you. It is like no coin I've ever seen before. They did an amazing job here on this particular design in 2023. This is this is also coming with a certificate of authenticity. All right, this is a very low total production. You're going to see here on your certificate. Once you get that, you're going to see that we've got a very low denomination. Well, we've got a very low mintage. It was just 1,500 pieces total. Yours will come individually numbered. You can see we've got number 120 out of 1,500 here. Now that was the mintage, so let's talk about that. That is obviously how many were produced. And that is not how many are graded in perfect 70. Yours is going to be a perfect 70, Mint State 70 certified by NGC. All right, so we're featuring that coin with the original packaging, certificate of authenticity. All right, we had to go, this one came out of the country here. This is legal tender from the country of Fiji. So let's talk about what legal tender means. So this was a program. You can see the coat of arms on the reverse of this coin of the country of Fiji. This was one, as they do use the U.S. dollar in the country of Fiji, it will say $1 there. That is the currency that they use. So you do see the coat of arms from Fiji, again, in high relief. It is absolutely stunning. The intricacy, the lines, the detail. When you hold this coin in your hand, you're going to actually experience and feel and see what I'm talking about. It's a nice job picking it up on the camera, but it's nothing like in real life, in your hand, and you're going to absolutely love this one. They did a tremendous job. They did a phenomenal job striking this legal tender coin. So that actually, legal tender, that $1 piece denomination, obviously $1 is largely symbolic. This is 1 ounce of pure silver here that you've got. You see 1 troy ounce of .999 fine silver stamped into the coin, just like our American Silver Eagle. It's a $1 denomination. Obviously, to make it legal tender, that's what you need as a denomination on there. If you can find anywhere 1 ounce of silver for $1, give your old buddy Kevin Cash a call. He would love to get as many as he can get his hands on. But that's largely symbolic, that denomination. What happens is they have to pass that through their legislation, just like we do here, to make this legal tender. So it was voted on and approved by the country of Fiji and their delegates, this exact design, this use of pure 1 ounce silver, all right? This mintage was agreed upon by their legislation of only 1,500 of these coins. Again, less are going to get the perfect 70. We've got them at 125, all right? 125. And that's the price on that one. Seeing them out there in the market, you know, you're looking at $200 in the marketplace on this one. It's an absolutely beautiful coin, paying homage to the original 1899 Black Eagle silver certificate note featured on this coin that was on the original note. I mean, it's just a tremendous job with the Washington Monument in the background. You've got the 13 stars there on the front, obviously paying homage to the original 13 colonies. You've got the perfect MS-70 condition. So keep in mind, out of 1,500 coins, not all of those are going to be certified. NGC has their professional grading team look over each and every one of these coins. If you don't know, there's not just one person that looks at it and says, oh yeah, it's a 70. Actually, 3 different folks will look over each and every coin that's certified. 3 different professional graders. They will, under a high-power microscope, inspect every square centimeter. So it's done 3 times by 3 different people. They all have to agree on the grade. So if 2 of them say it's a 70 and 1 of them says it's a 69, or vice versa, it doesn't matter. If 69 comes in the picture, it's a 69 or below. You know, there can be below, obviously, on that, 68, 67, and below, right? So it does have to be agreed upon. So you do know you've got a perfect 70. You do know that 3 professional graders have looked this over. You know that there was only 1,500 made. Even less of those 1,500 will be in the 70 grade, and you'll get that certificate of authenticity as well with this coin. We felt it was important to include that in the package, in the delivery that you're going to get when you order this coin. Free shipping, and you've got, as always, the same number for nearly 25 years on your screen waiting for you at 800-975-6475. Operator standing by. Mention that YouTube Live promo code, and you can also do the YouTube Live promo code on csnmint.com. All right, so do include that in your savings today. Like I said, $125. We've seen this coin out there for substantially more. It's just a great opportunity for you. Now, the other opportunity, you can look at the opportunity to do a 10-pack on these. We have them at just $9.99, which brings the coin down to $99.99. So under $100 if you get the 10-pack, $125 on the individuals. I would definitely just put this in your collection because how many antique coins, that alone, how many antique coins do you have? I mean, it's a really stunning finish. How many ultra high relief coins do you have? All right, I'm going to try and just turn this here a little bit here and see if I can get the depth and the beauty on this camera. I mean, look at that eagle. I'm trying to turn it on its side. It is, I mean, that is stunning. It's flying off the coin straight at you. I mean, it's just really, really cool, the ultra high relief that they've done on here. And now's your opportunity to get it at our lowest price, $125 individually. Ask for 10 packs at $999 and get that price even lower. All right, call in now on that one. And operators are standing by. Get online, YouTube Live, you know it, free shipping. Thank you for being one of our early adopters to our live format each and every Friday. That special opportunity is available for you now for a short time. And then we got another one coming up here right now. Let's do the Morgans. We're going to switch gears and go into the Morgan. Now, we talked about that antiqued coin we just showed you from being off of a silver certificate note of 1899. We're going to bring some 1800 coins to you right now. All right, so as always, we do our very, very best to get you special, limited opportunities, and we have one right now for you. All right, this is going to be the Morgan dollar. All right, the Morgan dollar was struck between 1878, first year of issue, and 1921. Excuse me, I need a drink of water here. All right, so 1921 was the last year on the Morgan dollars from the original series. All right, now keep in mind there was a large gap until they released Morgan dollars again. And they released Morgan dollars in 100 years later with a peace dollar, Morgan and Peace in 2021. All right, but we're going all the way back to the originals. We're going all the way back to 1885. All right, so you have here 5 coins in a very high grade. Now, these coins were struck for circulation. All right, these coins were put into bags after they were struck. So these coins, I apologize, they were stacked on top of each other and brought out, but they were in saddlebags as they were in cowboys' saddles all across the U.S. and the expansion west. These were used. These are 90% silver. Back when coinage was made with pure precious metals, right? So these are the 90% silvers. Now, these coins are all graded in a matching mint state 64. 70 is the highest you can achieve on a coin. Out of the original Morgans, there have been 0 70s dated 1878 to 1921, 0 70s by any of the 3 large major grading companies, top tier grading services. All right, PCGS, NGC, and ANACS, also referred to as Annex. Annex, PCGS, NGC, those are the 3 top-tier grading services that are recognized by the American Numismatics Association as the top-tier grading services. Those 3 services, they combined have graded over 8 million Morgan dollars from the original series, 1878, 1921. 8 million have been graded and certified. 0 have achieved 70. Less than 20 have achieved 69 grade. Less than 20 have achieved 69 grade out of those 8 million, all right? So 64, when you look at it, is an extremely, extremely sought after grade for these coins, all right? So for these coins to have all 5 years in a row, and they're all from the same mint. Now they're all produced by Philadelphia. By the Philadelphia Mint, each and every one of these coins was produced in the years 1885, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you've got the last 5 years of the 1880s, all right? So myself, I was born in 1980. So, I mean, that's over 100 years before I was even on this earth. These coins were produced, and to get them in a 64 grade, I mean, that's just a tremendous opportunity. Any grade I would grab these in, but to have a matching 64, all right, the price on this is $9.95, and so you're looking at under $200 per coin. All right, you're looking at you're looking at close to 140, about 140 years old on these to get a 64 on a coin that's 140-ish years old. I mean, and to get 5 in a row, yeah, you're not going to find this opportunity often, and you're going to need to take advantage of it now because it won't last long. These are all graded and certified, again, by PCGS. PCGS is one of the premier top-tier grading services. They are very well known in the collecting community, especially on the Morgan silver dollars. They are very strict and stringent with their process. Like I said, 3 different folks will go over that. 3 different professional graders will go over that under high-power microscope, under every square centimeter, and you get a lot of coins that come back with a couple graders saying one grade and the other saying another, and it's the lower that they choose. So tons of 62s and 61s and 60. This is a 64. All right, if you don't have a 64 in your collection, I'm not surprised, but here's your opportunity not to get one, but to get 5 of them. 5 years in a row. So it's a miniature date run set, if you will, of the last 5 years of the 1880s. So it's just a tremendous opportunity when you think about what was going on back then in those years, 1885 to 1889. The United States was a completely different place. It was an emerging country. We were expanding west. 1889, the last year on this set here, when we look at 1889, it was kind of a special year for, this little company that was just starting out. You might have heard of them, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola became incorporated this year, 1889. All right, so we think about history, we think about what was going on in the world, we think about now, when you think about Coca-Cola, it was just in its infancy. It just became created in 1889, the last year of the 1880s, right? So that's just a little piece of history on what's going on with these. 1885, the first year in this coin run here of 85 to 89, the Washington Monument, you ever heard of that? Well, Chester Arthur dedicated that year. That first year we've got here on this run, 1885. All right, that's what was going on with President Chester Arthur. He dedicated the Washington Monument that year. So just some of the things that were going on in these 1885 to 1889 years, 140 plus years ago for you. You've got that opportunity now to get these while they're available. We've never on the YouTube Live show, and some of you are joining us on Instagram Live, Twitter, or X, I should say, Live, all of the social medias, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Join all of those. We release opportunities on those, and not just on Fridays. Between 3 and 4 Eastern Time is when we go live each and every Friday. But we do release individual coins and small date run series like this on different platforms, and don't have a lot of them, so sometimes we just release it on one platform. So join all of the platforms for us. Search X, search Instagram, search YouTube, subscribe to all of those, Facebook as well, subscribe to all those, because sometimes we just put out opportunities and you'll want to be subscribed, so when the opportunities pop up you get an alert for you so you can check it out, because they are limited. And this is limited here. We've never on the live on our social media has been able to offer this opportunity. Philadelphia minted, 1885 to 1889 Morgan dollar. These coins are absolutely gorgeous in a Mint State 64. Each and every coin is individually certified, sealed, and delivered to you in these shatterproof cases, which for eternity they will hold this grade of 64, which is a very high grade when you think about the coins as old as they are. To be able to get a coin in this condition at under $200 and to get 5 years in a row, it's a tremendous opportunity that you're going to want to take advantage of, especially when we have free shipping on it. YouTube Live, our thank you is the promo code for free shipping. All right, we will pay the insurance on these. We will pay that fee for you. We will get it out to you, as we have done for nearly 25 years as a company. We are standing by. We always do have our 30-day money-back guarantee as well. All right, so we're not one of these fly-by-night companies on the internet that pop up one day, take your money, and are gone the next. All right, I've made the mistake of that. Maybe you at home have made the mistake of that. But we have been here tried and true. There's a reason we've been here as long as we have. This is one of those reasons. We give you some amazing opportunities, some amazing deals, and you're going to want to take advantage of it now, because at under $200 a coin, it's an absolute steal to get all of the last of the 1880s Philadelphia minted Morgan dollars. It's an absolute treasure. You're going to have this in your family. You're going to be able to pass this on generation to generation, like I have generational coins from my family, and my father and my grandfather and so on live in infamy, and my children will hear about them as well, where we got these coins, where they come from. The story before that is up for lore. Billy the Kid was found with Morgan dollars when he passed. You know, the Wild West, we often hear these Morgan dollars, these beautiful coins, referred to as cowboy money. All right, it was about a day's wage in the 1800s, the 1880s, $1 that you would receive one of these Morgan dollars. Again, 90% silver. Coinage just doesn't do that anymore. We've got a lot of copper, nickel, those kinds of coins in our circulation. You know, this is from a different time, a different era, different, you know, you can look back at that alone and tell the stories, but you'll be able to tell those stories to your friends and to your family when you share these coins and talk about these coins. This is your opportunity to get 5 in a row. We haven't ever had 5 coins each year, all with the matching Mint State 64. So pick up the phone now, get online now, csnmint.com, or by calling the number. You've got a limited opportunity here on these at less than $200 a coin. Go ahead and grab as many as you can comfortably afford on these 5 coin sets. You'll be happy when you do, and we'll be happy to help you. As always, operators are standing by here. So let's take a look here at our next opportunity. And we talked about the Black Eagle on that 1-ounce silver coin. It came from a silver certificate. We're going to bring you something unique and special. Talking about notes today. We're going to bring to you a note. On that note, ba-bum, bum, bum. All right? Cheesy jokes are free here today, folks, so don't think you have to. Let's see here. I wonder if it's better to. Does that kind of block? Yeah, that kind of blocks it. So I don't know. Maybe Jimothy here can help me out. Here we go. He's a pro. He's a real pro, I tell you. Okay. Thanks. See? What would I do without you, bud? Okay. So let's take a look at what we got here. All right. This is first time we're bringing you currency on. I think we're at about 2 months, maybe 7-8 weeks on our YouTube Live and live feeds through the other social medias, Instagram, X, Facebook. All right, this is maybe our 7th or 8th week. Now, we have always brought coins, but we had a limited number of 1864 Confederate States of America currency. Okay, so this is your first time seeing currency on the live. So we've got 1864 $10 Confederate note. And you've probably never seen this. We've never brought you a note on this platform before. And you're probably not going to see this again unless you pick up the phone and call now. Listen, this is a great historical piece. This was printed and issued over 140 years ago. We're talking about during the Civil War, obviously, right? You've got a 3-inch width. You've got a 7-inch length on this, so it's a huge note. All right, this is massive. All right, all of the notes back then were hand-signed. So you're going to get a hand-signed note. They were all individually numbered. All right, they were all individually numbered. And they were all individually signed, right? This is the Civil War Confederate States note. It was signed. These were produced just for a few short years. I should note that. All right, 1862 to 1865. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I was reminded of Robert M.T. Hunter. That's the gentleman you're pictured on your screen there. Robert M.T. Hunter served as the Secretary of State for the Confederate States, 1862 to 1865. Now, he later served under the United States as Treasurer of Virginia after the Civil War. So he did stick around after the Civil War and move on to Treasurer of Virginia for a brief time. But this particular gentleman, Robert M.T. Hunter, before the war was a Secretary of State and during the Civil War. So he has hand-signed these notes. He's pictured prominently on this note. This is graded and certified PMG 63. So let's talk about PMG 63. That's the paper money guarantee. All right, a paper money grading scale. All right, paper money grading scale is 1 to 70, just like the Sheldon grading scale of coins. 70 is the highest grade that you can achieve on notes and in coins, all right? There's lots of fakes out there, so it's important. There's lots of, this is a nice way to say fakes, tributes. There's lots of redone, manufactured here recently, and hitting the market on these. So you've got that safety, and you've got that understanding and knowing that this has been certified, just like the coins we bring you that are graded and certified. This is certified by the premier note certifying company, PMG, the paper money guarantee on that. It's a 63. So when you're looking at these know that there's a lot of fakes out there. This is not one of them. This is the most famous Confederate bill ever issued. All right, you've got just a beautiful design on the front of this. All right, you've got, like I said, the signatures on there. You've got the individual numbers on the front of this coin. You've got 4 horses there on this coin that are we're showing the back of the coin here. This is really cool too. Look at all the intricate designs, all the lines in there. All of those had to be etched into the plating that was used when the paper ran over that on the ink. So, I mean, that is hundreds and hundreds of hours probably somebody spent doing that, or multiple people spent doing that. And then the same thing on the front. You've got this intricacy, you've got this detail, and you've got it done by hand. All right, so you've got just this, all the detail, all the story here. You've got 4 horses there, as you see, bringing the forces into battle there. You're rolling the cannon out with the crew into battle behind them. So you've got the Confederate States of America $10. I mean, $10 back then, wow, a lot of money, big time bucks we're talking about, right? So you got a tremendous opportunity on this one. All right, give a call now. You've got free shipping. You've got the YouTube Live promo code. You've got PMG graded 63 notes from 1864. You know, before you blink, it's going to be a 200-year-old note, right? And when you pass it on through your family, that's certainly going to be 200 years before you know it that this note was made. How many things do you have the opportunity to get that are just shy of 200 years, right? When you think about it, how quick time goes. I mean, these are well over 140-ish, 50 years old already. So going to be a matter of time before these are completely gone. And then to have one graded and certified for eternity in the very high grade of 63 at $229.95. These won't last long. We don't have many. Call now. Let them know that you would like to get one, or if you can comfortably afford more, go ahead and do so. Put yourself in an enviable position as a collector. If you don't have any notes in your collection, if you just have coins, if this is the only one that you get, this is a tremendous note to get. This is the Confederate States of America, and just a few years on these issues, when obviously the Confederates lost the war, these were asked to be turned back in, and they were you were given money at that time. And as time went by, the money value went down, all right, until it went to absolutely nothing, and they would no longer take these at the banks and exchange for U.S. dollars, right? So a lot of these got turned in. A lot of them did not survive. A lot of them were destroyed by the banks and by the U.S. government. So to have this in your collection, to know for eternity you've got something exclusive and rare, and you've got it certified, and you've got it in a very high grade certified, to be able to have that in your collection at $229.95, free shipping, I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? That's a no-brainer to get something this rare, this exclusive into your opportunity. All right, so take advantage of it. Do call now, limited number on these, and the camera does a very, very nice job picking up the intricacies of this piece. but it's, you know, you're going to see the hand signatures on there. You're going to see the date on there. You're going to see individually hand-scribed numbers on there, what number this was. I mean, all the detail that went into this, the time consumption it took to make these notes. It is absolutely stunning when you hold it in your hand. I know you're going to be smiling from ear to ear and very happy that you got this piece, okay? So call now, get online now, do yourself a favor, get your first note if you haven't had any notes. If you do have notes, you know the opportunity here. Go ahead and call in. Grab as many as you can comfortably afford. Get yourself set up. Maybe you want to give some of these out to some of the folks joining us across the U.S. You know, you might have some folks in Virginia who would be interested in these. They would make great gifts for them. Again, prominently featured on there depicts Robert M.T. Hunter, former U.S. Senator before the Civil War, and worked as the treasurer during the Civil War there. So he's hand signed these. Rare opportunity to get a hand signature on a note. We have never brought notes to you on the live format before. Very high grade by the paper money grading scale, certified at 63, 70 being the highest. So lots of fakes out there. You don't have a fake here. You've got the real deal here. You've got the nearly 25 years of us being in business behind it. You've always got us available. Call the number on the screen. Get online now and take advantage of this before those are gone. All right, so take advantage of this one before they're gone. We know that they won't last long. All right, I'm going to bring out next here. We're going to go with 2 coin set. All right, we're going to go with $2, but they're totally different dollars. Not what you would expect here. Completely different dollars. All right. Now, this is the Millennium set. All right, the Millennium set. You know, remember, if you go back nearly a quarter century now. Wow, it sure goes quick. I can still remember the year 2000 like it was yesterday. I remember the 1999, 2000 ringing in the new year, just like it was yesterday. And it's been 24 years, almost 25 years. We're more than halfway through this year. So in a few short months, these are a quarter century old, these coins. All right, so this is the dollar set. The Millennium dollar set, all right? The year 2000, the U.S. Mint paired a very, very limited number of Millennium dollars together, all right? So you've got the American Silver Eagle from the Millennium coinage set, and you've got the Sacagawea dollar from the Millennium coinage set. All right. Now, we talked about burnished. The Sacagawea dollar is burnished, issued burnished, it says on the slab there. So you know that finish is extremely rare. All right. You know that is extremely sought after. And this is just a really cool set in that you've got both of the dollars issued that year, and both of them graded certified as coming from these Millennium sets. And you've got just a very, very low number of these in the year 2000. They did this special Millennium and set, and the coins themselves went quickly at the mint. You know, there's a lot of people that were worried in the year 2000. Maybe remember that you know, different things would happen when the computer switched from 1999 to the year 2000. The U.S. Mint obviously was concerned as well. When they came out with this idea, they were hoping that they wouldn't have any issues. Fortunately, they did not, so they could come out with this set. The Silver Eagle is in the near perfect grade of 69 here. It is a West Point issued and manufactured Mint State Silver Eagle. So it is the MS 69 here. You've got them certified by ANACS, by Annex, as coming from the coinage set. And you've got at $149.95, that is not for each coin. All right, that is not for each coin. That is for both coins. All right, these grading fees alone, you're looking at, let's say, roughly $30. Roughly $30 on the grading fees. So you've got between the two, roughly $60 in grading fees alone. So to be able to get 2 coins graded and certified and to have them at under $150 with, of course, free shipping today on all items when you use YouTube Live promo code, it's just a really special opportunity to get something that it came from the Millennium coinage set that the U.S. Mint put together to celebrate the year 2000. So you're going to want to pick up the phone and call on these right now. I think they said we just got like a dozen or a couple dozen of these left at that price. All right, so get online, call now, and get both of these, the year 2000, into your collection. It's just a really, really cool piece. There was only 75,000 of these sets that were made. All right, so 75,000 of these special Silver Eagles and these special Sacagawea dollars. All right, so to have that low of a subset of the Mint State Silver Eagle, I mean, that's just tremendously low for the year 2000. On all the Silver Eagles that were produced, to have just 75,000 put aside to do in this special Silver Eagle Sacagawea Millennium set, that's why it's very, very important, and that's why we had this labeled Millennium coinage set. All right, the Silver Eagle comes out of West Point. The Sacagawea dollar, that one is out of the Denver Mint. All right, so you've got the Denver Mint and the West Point Mint represented here. Those two mints did team up to create these coins, and out of all of those coins that have been submitted for grading and certification, you've got only 75,000 that could even qualify for this label. All right, so I think about coins where we think about 75,000 made. There was in the year 2020 a special Silver Eagle, the V75, and those I mean, even any grade are a tremendous amount of money. Looking at out there in the market out there, when you see these sets, to get it in a 70, there's only 42 that have ever been certified by the NGC grading company on the Millennium Set Edition in perfect 70. So it's a very, very rare coin. That coin, you're going to be at over $13,000 for this very coin, the Silver Eagle you see here, in a 70 by NGC. And we've got it at $149.95 for both coins, and it's a near perfect 69. I mean, unless you have $13,000, $14,000 for this one coin in 70 grade, this is going to be the most affordable opportunity that you will get on this Silver Eagle alone in this set. So you also get, at no additional cost, you're getting that Sacagawea dollar. You're getting that as certified as being from the Millennium coinage set. You now know that there was only 75,000 of those Sacagawea dollars made. That's it. That's it for this special set. That's it on the Silver Eagle. So to have that rarity, to have that exclusivity, to be part of that club, I mean, the year 2000 was a wild, wild year, and we just won't see something like that again, right? The next big change is the year 3000. We'll all be long gone by then. But this is your opportunity to go back in time, to grab these now at $149.95. We are for both coins, not just one. Again, this coin, this Silver Eagle alone, if you were to get it in a 70 grade, you're looking at over $13,000, $14,000 to get one that is certified in the 70 grade with the Millennium coinage set certificate on the label. All right, so for most people, $149.95 to get both the coins, and to have that Silver Eagle in the near perfect 69, that's going to be the most affordable opportunity that you'll have, and you're not going to have it long unless you call in, unless you get online, unless you do it now. These will go quickly. These will go quickly with the YouTube Live free shipping promo code, whether you call or get online. All right, so do yourself a favor, put yourself in the best position possible. Thank yourself for being an early adopter of one of the first few weeks here on YouTube Live, on Facebook Live, on Instagram Live, on X Live, all of our social platforms. Again, a reminder to join all of those as we do releases. Sometimes the releases that we do are only available on one of those platforms. So that's why it's important you join all of those platforms, because you might get just a release on one of those. And yep, we're gonna move into another opportunity for you right now. I'm gonna need to get a quick sip of water while we switch over here to our Walking Liberty $50. And we're going to look at a very, very familiar design here in a moment. We're going to look at the Walking Liberty $50. All right? Walking Liberty $50 from the United States Mint, of course. 1916, first year of issue. 1947, last year of issue. It was designed by Mr. Adolph A. Wyman. Now, if you don't know who that well-known sculptor is, you will after listening to this. He's a U.S. Mint sculptor engraver. This particular design, you see, you know, you love as the Walking Liberty on this $50, but it also graces the front of the American Silver Eagle. So the front of the American Silver Eagle, with a few small modifications, is this exact design. Now, if you have a Silver Eagle from the year 2021 up till now, 2024, you'll actually see on the front of the coin, they added the AW initials on the front of the Silver Eagle starting in 2021. That was one small addition they did in 2021 when they redesigned the entire back of the coin. They, on the front, made sure to give credit and pay homage to Mr. Adolph A. Wyman. So very, very well known sculptor and engraver for the United States Mint, Adolph A. Wyman. And these coins, 1916 to 1947 were the years of issue, are available to you now in a 10-coin starter set. As you probably know, all of these $50 are 90% silver. All right, so you're getting each coin at under $20. You're getting that delivered to your door with free shipping. You're getting that opportunity for a limited time, so you're going to need to call now, because we will not have this for long. This coin is an absolute stunner and is always does well with our collectors. We actually offer this in our catalog. When you call in, do request a catalog or go online, csnmint.com. You can see this in our online catalog where you can sort through and check out other amazing opportunities. There are other 10-coin starter sets in there. This coin is in there, and it always does well. And we've been talking a little bit about, with collectors and passing down the coins here. This is a perfect one at 10 coins. They make amazing gifts. I mean, imagine, and when I've talked to my family about these coins, my friends about these coins, and we're looking at coins, you'll get random dates in here going all the way back to 1916, 1947. To be able to stand the test of time, I mean, these were in circulation. Make no mistake about it. These were sent out to the banks. These were sent out for commerce, right? That was the purpose of these. These were used in everyday transactions, just like we do our coinage now. A lot less we use coinage now than we did then. A lot more do we use our card. A lot more do we go online to csnmint.com and place our orders, right? We just don't use the coinage that we used to. So this was, traveled all across the United States. This is 90% silver, and the remaining is 10% copper. All right, the mint marks on there, you're going to find Denver and San Francisco D's and S's on there, and you're going to find later issues, you'll find that you find the P mint mark on some of these coins. So you've got those 3 mints that made these coins between 1960 and 1947. You've got them for less than 20 bucks a coin. You got the free shipping, as I mentioned. So you're going to have just a tremendous opportunity and one of the most iconic designs of all time for Lady Liberty on the front of the coin. The American Eagle on the back of the coin is no slouch either. I mean, it's landed on the branch there, wings spread wide, and it just pairs beautifully with Lady Liberty on the front striding forth, with the American flag draped around her back, the sunrise behind her, In God We Trust on the front, and Liberty as we know and love on the modern issue American Silver Eagle. That has translated over. And 10 coin roll, all 90% silver, less than 20 bucks a coin, because you're getting free shipping, because you're here today with us, because you're amazing, awesome, and special, and you're one of Kevin Cash's friends. Call now, mention me, mention you're watching YouTube Live, get these in your collection at a very, very affordable rate. Amazing gifts, amazing story, amazing opportunity for you, but at a very, very, very limited time, all right? So do yourself a favor, call in now, get the 10 coin rolls. I have lots of collectors on these that grab 10 coin rolls for each of their maybe siblings, but mostly kids, nieces, nephews. So you can certainly order more than one 10 coin roll. We do have that opportunity for you. Grab as many as you can comfortably afford. Imagine, in just a few short months here, whether it's a birthday or we've got the holidays at the end of the year, pulling these out and giving them as gifts. And then once the younger generation, especially, I always notice, check out the coin, check out the dates, start doing the math and realize, whoa, this is nothing like, I've never seen a quarter, or excuse me, a $half that looks like this. It's rare we see $half right now. For the last 60 years, they've been graced by Mr. Kennedy himself, John F. Kennedy, and so you rarely, you don't find these, certainly in circulation. You just don't. All right, these are gone from circulation. These are 90% silver. These are largely symbolic at this point, the denomination of $half on there. If you're going to want to spend them for a $half, call me and I'll gladly exchange you. I'll give you a full dollar for them, heck, right? But the spot on this is the silver is 90% silver when the U.S. coinage used to actually be made with precious metals for exchange, right? We haven't had a 90% silver $half in circulation since the year 1964. That was the last year of the Kennedy halves and the first year of the Kennedy halves at 90% silver. All right, each and every one of these coins you're going to find are 90% silver. All right, each and every one of these coins, you're going to get some that are well over 100 years old, or approaching that because of the different years that they ran there. You've got just a real true treasure here. You've got the numismatic value. You've got the intrinsic silver value. You've got these at $20, under $20 a coin, right? And you've got free shipping for being an early adopter, for being online with us now, either through the Mint, CSN Mint website, or calling our CSN Mint number 1-800-975-6475. Operators have been standing by for nearly 25 years. It's been our pleasure to serve you then and now and into the future. All right, so do take advantage of the 10 coin Walking Liberty starter set. Do tell the story. Do share that these you do not want to put into back into circulation. Don't spend them. Don't buy something with this because you got 90% silver. You got a rare opportunity in some of the last $half to ever be produced in 90% silver. So pick up the phone, get online now, and take advantage of as many of these 10 coin rolls as you possibly can with the free shipping. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. 1 hour goes by quickly, and I just appreciate y'all joining us here each and every Friday. I know we've had many folks each and every Friday join us. Thank you for being with us. If it's your first Friday, like possibly Mario watching, he's a new new online edition here, he told me, or if it's your each and every Friday you've joined us. We'll see you next week. I will be here, and I'm looking forward to it. I know you are as well. Thank you from CSN Mint to you. Have a safe and happy weekend. Thank you very much.